dobry wszystkim, witam najmocniej, jedziemy na maksa, właściwie max... To już było ostatnio. Wstawaj, wstawaj, chłopie. Widzisz, że tutaj jakieś rzeczy się dzieją. Wow, jaki Max zaliczył zgon. Dziwne, bo myślałem, że przeszedłem już ten etap, ale najwyraźniej jeszcze musimy sobie... Kurczak. Nie załatwiłem ich wszystkich jeszcze, nie? No dobra, teraz. Czyli w tym samym miejscu jesteśmy. Nie, dobrze, nie podoba mi się to. Bierz Panadol Extra. I otwieramy. A, pamiętajcie o tym, żeby się nawadniać, moi drodzy, jest tak gorąco. Nawet jak nie jest gorąco, to dobrze się nawadniać. Oj, grubiutko, grubiutko.
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Tak jest. Bez hełmu? Nierozważnie. Jeszcze żyjesz. Dobra, załatwione, ale ktoś musi jeszcze być. Tam biegnie jakiś. No to ktoś jeszcze żyje. Ten żył, ale tak średnio najeżdża. Ten też tak średnio najeżdża, żył. Dziewiętnaście.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Niedobrze.
Any time the prison riot had bought me was starting to run out. I had to keep moving. Another dark, rainy night. Another
Ja
police
pierdolę,
station.
co
Another
tu
futile
się dzieje?
crusade for amends. Time moves forward. And nothing changes.
Tak robię tu krucjatę, chuj wie po co, nie? Bo z bratem zarabiam papier. Bo z bratem robię krucjatę. Bo z bratem robię krucjatę. Jesteś warty tyle? Ile kul mogę ci wsadzić? Ile kul mogę ci wsadzić? Bo z bratem robię krucjatę. Kurwa, ilu was tam jeszcze jest, nie?
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
W dupie mam te złote bronie, serio. Woda z sokiem to jest to. Niepotrzebnie wziąłem tego painkillera.
Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem.
No ale tu nie o to chodzi. O kurwa. No nie, nie trafi nikogo. Bez sensu to było. Kurwa, stąd! Ja pierdolę! Co za gównojady pierniczone! O Jezu! No dawaj, dawaj, dawaj!
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
No i dobra, i co, idziemy dalej? No. I żeby mnie to było ostatni raz. Podoba mi się to, że on się tak nie przejmuje i przeskakuje przez te rzeczy, gdzie jest szkło w ogóle i tak dalej.
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
On powiedział to Karalio jak dostał już, kurwa, czy nie? No i zajebiście.
They'd
Oj,
come from the
coś
control room.
wyskoczyło.
It looked like the security cameras were still running.
No dobra, kontrol, nie kontrol. Złote bronie, fajnie. Tu nic nie ma, myślałem, że jakiś trop, a nuż wskazówka.
I figured I should check out the security monitors while I had the chance.
No tak, ale stary, to są złote bronie.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what
Oblałem
happens when
się.
you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course,
Idą tu do mnie?
they were
No tak.
headed my way.
Fode esse cara!
Tam jest jeszcze jeden. Czy to wszyscy? Mam nadzieję, że byłeś ostatni, kurwa.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Co do windy? No dobra, przycisk piątego piętra, naciskamy zatem. Coś się zepsuło i nie było mnie słychać.
To powtórzę jeszcze raz.
I learned since being in Sao Paulo. It was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Ja pierdolę, człowiek odwraca się na sekundę, nie?
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Mogę tu wejść do szafy i się schować i przeczekać wszystko. Kurwa, kto jeszcze tam żyje? Przeżył jeszcze, nie? Gdzie oni kurwa są? Chciałem powiedzieć, że to wszyscy, ale oczywiście musi kurwa przyjść jakiś pojeb, nie? Nie mam pojęcia jak go załatwić, kurwa, to kolejny taki. No spróbuj ponownie. Nie, nie, nie.
Nie, Boże, proszę, nie!
Kurwa, tu nie ma nigdzie tych. Dobra, zabijcie mnie już. Bez sensu. Bez sensu to życie, kurwa jebana mać. Co za bzdura. Dobra, mam 3 kurwa możliwości przeżycia. Dali dobrze. Kurwa, ile wy macie tych żyć, jebańcy? No wchodź, gnoju, wchodź, wchodź. Kurwa! Jebana w pizdę trąbiona cipulinda! Nie, ja nie wierzę, że go kurwa nie zabiłem jeszcze. Przeładuj, przeładuj. O kurwa, jak mi to weszło?
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it
Jak mi
dawned
to
on me I
weszło,
should probably have
kurwa.
gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
36.
Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe.
Nieźle. Ten Da Silva. To jest, kurde,
If I didn't hurry, Becker
kozaczek.
would be long gone.
Dobra, cicho. Ale mi poszedł, kurwa, ja nie wiem jakim cudem. Musiałem mu pod szyję wjechać idealnie, nie?
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me.
Prawda.
My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns
Vivo
in the
morto,
sorry circus.
żywy lub
Part of me
martwy.
hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new Slum King De Silva had talked
Tropa
about.
Z.
The throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks, and there they were, my illustrious employers.
Illustrious
3 dead
employers.
and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company.
Raul Passos. Raul.
Set up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
No i to wszystko. Róbmy to.
Me dá cobertura! Traga esse traseiro aqui, eu te dou cobertura! Tem que ter justiça nessa merda!
Jeśli na pewno jeden żyje. Przeszła kamizelkę.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
Miejmy nadzieję, że to nie taki, kurwa.
Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
A, wszystkie dowody mam. No dobra. No fucking difference.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. The bastards had me locked in. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. If I didn't do something soon, I was gonna be crying myself to a very... My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could
No to było
breathe.
proste, nie?
I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Dwa strzały mi były potrzebne jednak. Co my tu mamy? Dyskietki, karty, kurwa, łeb obdarty. Jedziemy do
There it
Jakarty,
was,
na
a
narty.
tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
A jak się tam dostał, kurwa? To jest ten, w drugiej części był. Z tym synalkiem chodziliśmy, on był fanem tego.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro com o Banco Boitatá. Para sua casa, o seu carro ou o seu negócio. Venha falar com Boitatá.
Threatens to be the worst volcanic eruption in Ecuador for 40 years.
Favela
The
Wars.
epidemic of violence that grips Brazil's major cities continues to worsen. On Monday, a massive gun battle between drug gangs and special forces police in the favela of Nova Esperanza left 150 people dead or critically injured.
O kurwa.
Mayoral candidates were divided on the reactions to the altercation. Camila Machado blamed the police force for acting without restraint and effective government oversight. Victor Branco, whose eldest brother was murdered last week and whose youngest brother is missing and
Też
is
nie żyje.
believed to have been an innocent victim in Monday's gun battle, issued a statement calling for
We need more funding.
for law
More,
enforcement
please give more
and
money.
vowing to stop at nothing
Me more
to make
money,
Sao
please.
Paulo safe again. In Buenos Aires, the world's largest chorizo caused
Ja
quite a stir.
pierdolę. Największe chorizo świata. I wyłączyłeś, Max? Pojebało cię? Najciekawsza rzecz. Strasznie wielki jest ten, kurwa, komisariat. Mam wrażenie, że już... Pięknie! Ładnie rozjebana akcja.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I
Is that-
know who you are.
A tak, to
You should
ten.
have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Wszystkich załatwiłem? Ale akcja, kurwa. No ładnie. A zjebałem. Ej, nie mogę strzelać, kurwa! Wow, kurwa. Bez sensu. No dobra,
Another
załatwione.
pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else. Something buried deep in the past.
No na pewno trochę rzeczy kurwa złych porobiłeś, Max. Nie ma co ukrywać. Nie jesteś kurwa święty. Wszyscy o tym wiemy. Masz chujowe pięty. Nie jesteś kurczę święty. Nęty, nęty, nęty.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Aha. Kolejna miejscówka z koszmarów. Do ćwiczeń. Ja pierdolę, co to było? O kurwa. Ale syf. Syfu mam do kolan, no. Ładnie mnie tu zaskoczyli.
Todos se reunindo nessa posição! Me dê cobertura!
Słuchajcie, jest źle.
Isso vai ser baba!
Kurwa, bardzo źle! W dupę jebane! Pierdolone! Gówno zjadliwe! Kurwa, jak tu wchodziłem, to miałem 3 takie, no. Tato? On krzyknął? Nie ma prądu? Jest.
Temos mais contingente!
No dobra, wymieniamy broń, bo ta jest chujowa. Znaczy, może nie tyle chujowa, ale mało amunicji tutaj jest. Idziemy z tym. Idziemy z tym do przodu jak w dym. Stanisław tym.
Nikt nie wie po co, więc nie musisz się obawiać, że ktoś zapyta.
Tam są apteczki. Dobrze. No nic. No nie żyje, nie żyje, nie żyje. Już dajmy temu spokój. Od którego momentu?
Homem atingido! Todo mundo ligado!
No dobra, załatwiony. Dobra, ładnie, udało się, kurwa.
Caralho, caralho, perdi, perdi. Beleza, perdi.
No nie zabijeć. Nie mogę go skusić ani nic, nie?
Any bullets I had left were being saved for someone special.
Gość się poddał, nie ma co go
Becker and
napierdalać, no.
Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Co tam się dzieje? Co to za kłótnie? Proszę się nie kłócić natychmiast.
Rapaziada, bom trabalho! Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora. Senhor, ele não parece estar morto! Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Wow. Kurwa, skąd oni w ogóle do mnie strzelali? kurwa. Kurwa, nie widzę gnoja. Kto tam jeszcze kurwa jest? Ładnie, kurwa, w brudkę!
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Oj, 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 oj.
Do you even know what you're getting for? You don't know when you lost, do you?
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
You think you're not dead already? You were doing so well. You had to spoil it.
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
Kurwa, w którym miejscu?
You should know when to walk away.
Kurwa, w którym miejscu? Zajebało go? Nie, pewnie go nie zajebało. O kurwa.
Give Rodrigo my regards.
Kurwa mać! Kurwa mać! O. To go dalej nie zajebało, nie? Ale teraz go zajebało strzałem w głowę! HWDP. Tyle.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker!
Nie przejmuję się tym w ogóle.
Something funny about dying? I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend.
Let go of him, Max.
O nie, kurwa, to ten.
There's a good fellow. Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in. I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crachá Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
Kurwa. Mógł mnie zastrzelić, ale nie, kurwa, potraktował mnie tylko prądem. Pojebana akcja.
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Ale Max jest wkurwiony. A my również jesteśmy wkurwieni. I na tym kończymy dzisiejszy odcinek. Dziękuję wam bardzo. Do zobaczenia w kolejnym, ostatnim. Raczej na pewno. Trzymajcie się, papa.